Hi, I'm Sindhu Adini from SpringML, and I'm going to walk you through our digital immunization credential or digital immunization pass application. We're going to look at it from two personas. One is the credential holder, who could be any individual who wants to exhibit his immunizations, and the other, a verifier, who could be an organization or a small business who'd like to verify the credential of an outside individual. Let's talk about it from a credential holder perspective, or let's look at it from his perspective. As you can see, this is a web application. However, it has a responsive design. You can see that this web application, when opened on a mobile device or a tablet, is responsive in nature to accommodate for that device. When I click on credential login, after I have signed up, I go ahead and enter my details. And we have implemented two-factor authentication where a code is sent to my phone or email, which is on record. After the system has validated my code, I get to a page where it says, hey, your credentials have expired. This is because you can define the expiration date on your credential. Once my credentials have expired, I click on Generate New Credentials. I am asked for my information yet again. The reason why we have this guardrail in place is to avoid fraud. And when I click on Next, I now get a new code. As you can see, I can print the code or I can just use it on my device. And I have a timer that tells me for how long the code is valid or when the code expires. Now let's move to the verifier application. There are two types of verifications that an organization, or two types of verifying applications that an organization can use. One is a very light version of it, and one is a more robust authenticated version of it. And let's talk through what the differences are. Let me show this in a responsive mobile format. And let's walk through the light version of the application first. In the light version of the application, any verifier can start scanning the code. When they click on scan code, they look at the QR, they validate it, and as you can see, you have a more shortened version of the vaccination credential. You can only see the name initials, and you can see the vaccination status as either fully vaccinated, partially vaccinated, which means a person has received only one dose, or not vaccinated. As we include test results in this application, you can also have statuses like tested positive or tested negative. You can either say scan next and move forward, or you can just say allow entry to log an entry into your organization. Now let's look at what the difference is with a more robust authenticated version of the verification app. In order for an organization to get login information or authentication to the more robust version of the app, they would have to submit a request with the state and be added as an approved organization and approved users of the organization to this application. Once you're approved, you can come here, click on login, enter your username and password, and you follow the same process as the lightweight application. You scan a code, you verify it or rescan it, But the information available to you is a little more detailed than the information available on the light version of the app. As you can see, you can validate the full name of the person. You can also see how he's been partially inoculated, whether he's received the dose 1 and dose 2, or if he's yet to receive dose 2. You can also see the dates of immunization in case you have parameters of a person has to be fully inoculated 3 weeks after dose 2. So that is the difference between the verifier, the lightweight verifier app, and the more authenticated, robust verifier app. I hope this demo was useful in providing you information or the workflow from a credential holder perspective as well as a verifier perspective. Please reach out to us at info@springml.com if you would like to dig deeper into the solution and ask more questions on the flow, the security, and the architecture of the solution. Thank you.